Steehnroller, Steen with winnersandwhiners.com, coming to you with the one and only Steehnroller free play of the day. We'd appreciate it if you take a minute, you're enjoying what you see, you smash that like button. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels, both Winners and Whiners YouTube channel and the Max Wagers Network YouTube channel as well. Of course, we want you to check out the show that I do with my partner, Scott Reichel, each and every day, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. That's Back to the Window with Scott and Scott. And that is preceded at 2 o'clock by the show that I do with my other pal, Chris King, as we do Just Parlay. So make sure you check out those double headers Monday through Friday. And of course, we want to know what you're playing, whatever plays you got cooked up for today. Put them in the comments section. You get them right, you make a profit. We'll give you the shout out. You get enough of them right, and you could be the capper of the day. So without further ado, first of all, quick explanation of yesterday's lack of video. You guys might have seen some videotape, heard the story of the tornado that went through Andover, Kansas, a town just outside of Wichita. And that same storm rattled through here about 4 hours later and came right before the end of the Royals game. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But what it also did was dump a shit ton of rain on us. And then just about the time I think it's done, about 1:30, 1:40 a.m. Central Time, I'm just finishing up grading the picks. Power goes away. And it was weird because the storm had pretty much already passed through. The rain was about done, but there was just a massive batch of lightning that came through. It popped I don't know, some sort of relay station or something. It took out a shit ton around my house. By the time it came back, it was about 5 in the morning. And yeah, that was it. So sorry about that, guys. I'll talk about the capper of the day from yesterday's action and lay out everything. So okay. So yesterday we had as our play of the day the New York Yankees and the run line over the Kansas City Royals. Now, that was a fine play because, well, the Yankees did a very nice job against the Royals. And actually, that was we were close as they had a 3-2 lead into the seventh, but the Yankees just busted it open there in the seventh, put up 4 in the seventh, 5 in the eighth. They had a 12-2 lead heading into the ninth, and here comes the rain. And a lot of you, if you didn't know this, I'm sure a lot of you did, but a lot of you maybe learned this with this game yesterday. If you have a run line and it doesn't go the full amount, in other words, if the home team, if it doesn't go 8.5, if the home team's ahead, or a full 9 if the home team is behind, that is no play. Just like a total, the run line doesn't count unless a full game is played. If you had the money line, it's an official game after it goes 5 or 4.5. Same situation with the home team. Then it's an official game. However, it's not the way it worked out last night, as we all had the run line, and oof, not good. That's a brutal beat right there, guys. It really is. So anyway, that was my play of the day. As far as the premiums go, we had a solid day. We had the under in the Minnesota-Memphis game. We had Mets minus 121 and had the under 7.5 in Seattle-Miami. That did not get home. As far as the farm play goes, we did have the Padres on the run line, and that did get home. So a tough 3-1 on the day, which certainly should have been 4-1, but yeah, anyway. So we'll go on with today's action. And actually, the play of the day that I had cooked up was Arizona St. Louis under 7.5. That hit as the game ends 2-0. On the premium side, I had Miami over Seattle. So far, so good. And then things kind of went off the rails as we had Atlanta. Nope. We had the over in the Kansas City Yankees game. The Royals did absolutely nothing on offense. Yankees didn't do much as they went 3-0. And is that how that would ended? Sorry, guys. Or did the Yankees break through? Sorry, guys. I was just checking this out here. Yep, ended 3-0. I couldn't remember if they did anything late. I knew we didn't really get close, so I knew the Royals did nothing, absolutely nothing against Garrett Cole and the Yankees bullpen. And then we also had the Detroit Dodgers over 7.5. That one got to 6, and they just couldn't rattle home those last couple of runs. So 1-3 premium, 1-0 on the play of the day, 2-3 overall. Of course, no farm on the weekend. So let's get it rocking. Take a look at today's action. We are looking at that NBA contest. Memphis, Golden State, 2.5-point road favorites. We're going to ride the Warriors right here, kids. Yeah, Grizzlies won 3-4 from Golden State this season. That don't mean a nothing to me at this point in this year, the season. This is a very different Golden State team than the Grizzlies have faced so far. First two games, Grizzlies did not have Klay Thompson. Third game, they had no Draymond Green. And the fourth game had none of the three, as the Warriors pretty much declared a rest day. So they actually won the first game after pissing away a 10-point halftime lead. Or excuse me, they lost the first game in overtime after pissing away the lead. They won the second game. Curry went for 46. They lost the third one by 8, and really nobody gives a shit about the fourth game because that means nothing. Memphis, they're having some problems, and then faced a team in Minnesota that they were able to get past in round one. But Ja Morant has really struggled against Minnesota. Shoots, generally speaking, about 42, 43% of his shots at the rim. In the series against Minnesota, he actually took almost 60% of his shots from the rim. And surprisingly, they weren't better shots. You'd think you get closer, they're better shots. They weren't even good shots. He shot less. He shot 10% less from the field than his regular season average, and he scored 6 points per game less than that season average as well. Of course, Bain stepped up, but you know what? He hasn't faced the kind of defensive pressure that the Warriors are going to throw at him, especially with Draymond Green. And I look to see Draymond Green draped over Bain from about probably 3 or 4 steps outside the perimeter. Klay Thompson looked really good in the series against the Denver Nuggets. Maybe not quite the weapon that he was back in the when him and Curry were the best 1, 2, 3-point shooting combo in the NBA, but he looked very good. Averaged 22 points per game, averaged 4 3-pointers per contest. And if he is back anywhere near what he was, this could be an ugly series for Memphis. It really could. Grizzlies series versus Minnesota went 6 games. Those were kind of high leverage, tough games. Took comebacks there late in the game to win a couple of them. Generally, a lot more stressful than the 5 games it took for the Warriors to dispatch the Denver Nuggets. That means that not only do they have less stress in those games, they have an extra 2 days off. And of course, this is a veteran Golden State team. They'll take every day off that they can grab, especially this time of year. I like Golden State here to steal one, guys. Road team's favored for a reason. We're going to ride it. Give me Golden State Warriors minus the 2.5. At the end of that one, you can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right. You guys know how I did. Let's take a look and see how y'all did. Once again, these are the results from Friday night. Thomas Bowe went 1-1 plus 90. He had Colorado on the run line for his win. The old T-Train, he tailed me in this play with the Yankees on the run line, and he got it right up the old patoot shoot just like I did. Sorry, brother. Steven the Godfather goes 2-2. He got juiced. Doc Brown went 4-1 plus 284. The Butcher going 1-0 plus 500. He had the Padres first 5 minus a half. That was good. Jan Dudley going 1-0 plus 500. Had the Colorado Rockies first 5. And what just happened? He went 3-1 plus the New York Yankees scratch for a total of plus 190. But your capper of the day, man, it's him again. It's this guy again. You know him, you love him. It's the time traveler, everybody, going 1-0 plus 1225, as he actually had a 3-team money line parlay. Had to knock it down to 2. Why? Because he had the New York Yankees on the run line. Yeah. Still paid very well, and was able to get, I think it paid, plus 2, plus, what was it? It was plus, excuse me, 1125 is his total. I put that in wrong. It played plus 125. So, yeah, very good hit indeed. 225, my bad, plus 225 for that 2-team parlay. So, time traveler, I said all that to say this. You, my friend, are the capper of the day. Well done to you. Well done to the rest of you guys that made money. Sorry about the fucked up weather here in Kansas City. We went to the stadium. I've told you before, I live pretty close to the stadium, about 10 minutes away. We went to watch the fireworks. It was the first fireworks Friday. The weather said everything wasn't going to roll in for another hour, and they lied. We got there. We'd been there about 10 minutes, and everything just went to shit. So, apologies for the Midwest weather in the spring, guys. Tornado's going to tornado. So, there you go. Hey, you guys Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Let's go out there and have a little fun, make a little money on this Sunday. If you're a NASCAR fan, if you haven't checked out our video, make sure you do stop by and check out our video for NASCAR. And if not, come back and see us tomorrow, 2 p.m. I'll be doing the show with Chris, and then 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be doing the show with my pal Scott Reichel, as we will do our very best in that never-ending journey to help you guys on the road to head back to the window. Take care, everybody. We'll see you.